Yo, what's going on, man? It's Jason Capital. Let's begin with today's question. It's a good one. So it comes from Edward. Now, Edward also in the subject line of the email, which I really appreciate, he wrote value machine in all caps. I assume he's referring to me. That could just be my giant ego, though. I never know. Anyways, he said, hey, Jason, the godling child of all things masculine and valuable, I'm still surprised a cult hasn't been created in worship of your name, or maybe there has been. Wouldn't you like to know? Anyways, quick question, which I'm going to say right now. As a high-status male paving his path in life, how do you exactly make those around you feel better about themselves and more confident? I understand how you can make women feel better by flirting with them severely, filling them with good emotions like attraction, etc. But in ordinary interactions, how do you exactly achieve this? How do you become a beacon of good emotions to both males and females? Thanks, Edward. All right, dude. So, first of all, I do want to point out that you've asked a fantastic fucking question. Like, truly a fantastic fucking question. Most guys who learn about dating and fucking hot girls and whatnot, they stay there. They stay right there. They just want to stay at that level of how do I attract girls? How do I seduce her? How do I fuck that one girl with the boyfriend? They have anger and hatred, and they're like, it's weak, man. It's really scarcity minded. It's really weak, and they stay at like level 1, and that's too bad. However, you are showing with the question you're asking right now that you are moving up levels. You are moving from a place of scarcity to abundance, from a place of getting some hot girls to a lot of hot girls, from a place of mediocre success to huge fucking success in any area of your life that you may desire. I don't know what your desires are, but you keep moving up these levels. I assure you, you are going to attract them and create them and build them in that wonderful life of yours. So, very good you're asking me this question. Now, you basically said, how do I become a source of good emotions for all people? Not just girls, but for guys too. So here's how you do it. I got a few tips for you, and I'm gonna have a product recommendation at the end of this because the question you asked is so directly related to this motherfucking product, all right? So number one, when you become a high status individual, your presence is validation to the people that you're around. Think about it like this. Let's say you're at the bar, you're chilling with 4 of your boys, you guys are having some drinks, you're having a good time. That's fantastic. I'm happy for you. Hopefully your vodka Red Bull is delicious. Hopefully the ice cubes in it are top-notch ice cubes. I assume they are. It is you, of course. But you're sitting there. You're chilling. All of a sudden, I don't know, let's say Ryan Gosling walks in. Now, Ryan Gosling is a pretty cool guy. Kind of a badass, right? He walks in, he looks at you guys, he goes, what's up? Got to chill with you guys for a little bit? And everyone in the bar is looking around like, is that fucking Ryan Gosling? Is that Crazy Sexy Love? Whatever the fuck that movie's called. Is that him? Right? And everyone's like staring, and he sits down, he acts like he knows you guys. You guys shoot the shit for 10 or 15 minutes. And maybe he's not the best conversationalist ever. Maybe he's not even saying that much. Maybe you guys are doing most of the talking. But in that moment, what is your emotional state? How are your emotions? Are they higher? Are they lower? Are you excited? Or are you not excited? Are you happy? Are you not that happy? Do you feel more confident? Less confident? Do you feel better about yourself or worse about yourself? Okay, even if you are the most internally state-drawn man of all time and you are fucking ice, you're still gonna feel some sense of feeling better, some sense of more validation or whatever it is, because he sat down with you, because a really high-status individual sat down with you. Now, you don't need to be Ryan fucking Gosling to make your presence a present, all right? You don't need to be Kanye West to make your presence a present. You simply become a high-status individual. I talk about this all the time, the 12 honest signals. To learn about it, things like eye contact, body language, charisma, charm, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you look at people, the way you respond to people, your state control, all those things give people that sense of you are a high-status individual, and you don't have to do shit anymore. You can if you want, because I don't really know how you're going to, you kind of limit the amount of value you can give, but simply you being there. Simply your presence becomes a beacon of good emotions to other people there. So that's the foundation, okay? Now, once you get that, there's other things you can do. Something I realized recently, I was with a mentor of mine, and after like half an hour, we're like sitting there, we're all energetic, and I'm like feeling great. And I'm like, damn, like this dude fires me up. Like I feel fucking excited about life. Like, obviously I'm pretty fucking excited about life all the time, but I'm like, let's fucking go. Like, I'm like, boom. I'm ready to fucking rock. A lot of times on myself, but also when I'm with him, and I'm thinking to myself, well, what is it about the situation that makes me feel that way? What is, what's going on here? And what I figured out is when you put someone's focus, okay, whenever you come into contact with anyone, you're going to affect their focus in some way, and they're going to affect your focus in some way. If you can direct their focus onto something that is really empowering to them, or something they really want, or something they really truly desire on like a noble level, they're going to be filled with good emotions. They're going to feel better. For instance, when I'm around him, we're discussing all these huge plans for Team Capital. I get really fucking excited about that. We're talking about these live events I'm gonna do and this coaching strategy, like all this shit where I'm like, he puts my focus there and then I can envision what that's gonna be like and how fucking awesome it's gonna be and how fucking on I'm gonna be and how amazed my clients are gonna be and how, the amazing results and the instant changes they're gonna get and how much better their lives are gonna be and then the value they're gonna be able to share with other people simply by becoming that higher status beacon. Okay, all that shit, I can see it instantly and instantly I feel better. So remember that, a big key factor in being a source of good emotions for other people is where you put their focus when they are around you. Okay, if you're putting their focus on shit they don't like, they're not going to be around you. But if you're talking to them and you're not doing it on purpose, it's not a reaction-seeking thing. But for instance, it's someone who wants to be the number one personal trainer, like the top personal trainer in the world, like the best bodybuilding coach of all time, and you start talking with him about Frank Zane or Arnold Schwarzenegger and Arnold's, crazy workouts in the 70s when he worked out for 3 hours straight and shit, and you guys start shooting the shit about that. Well, you've changed his focus onto a legend and something that he's interested in, and now he's all amped up about it and he's talking about it, and you've put his focus on something really empowering, something he really likes. Source of good emotions. Source of good emotions. All right, so the last thing I do want to say is I have a program called the Natural Charm Installation System. All the badass motherfuckers, all tens of thousands of them who read Dating Advice Daily, my VIP only newsletter every single day, they know all about it. My YouTube people, they don't really know about it. Like I said, this isn't really this is just shit I do for fun. I will recommend though, dude, that I'm gonna put a link below this video that you check it out. You can go past all the marketing and sales and obligatory shit we must do to put this fucking value in the hands of sometimes complacent people, but that's okay. But you can check it out, and that basically the entire Natural Charm Installation System is about how to become this effortless, natural source of good emotions for every single person you come into contact with. So whether it's a business, whether it's a business connection, it's a girl you just met, whether it's you're just checking out at the grocery store, but every single person, you're not even thinking about it, it's just happening naturally for you, but you become this zap. You're like the fucking zapper, right? You just zap them with good emotions and they feel better because you came into contact with them. They feel better because you interact with them, because your path crossed theirs, even if it was only for 20 or 30 seconds. That's fucking awesome. That's giving value to the world, and so is this video. So on that note, peace, dude.